Some stories begin loudly. This one begins quietly. A man in his early 30s cooks pasta, listens to the radio, and waits for something to happen. There is no urgency in his life, no clear direction, only time stretching itself thin. At first, nothing seems wrong, and yet, almost immediately, something feels absent, as if an important piece of reality has already slipped away, unnoticed.
Toru Okada is not unhappy, but he is not fulfilled either. He has left his job without resistance. He drifts through his days with polite detachment. The world does not push him, and he does not push back. This emotional neutrality is not peace, it is suspension. And suspension in this story never lasts.
The first disappearance is small. A cat wanders off and does not return. There is no drama, no struggle, only absence. Yet the loss feels heavier than it should, because disappearance, once introduced, rarely comes alone. Soon, the ordinary world begins to crack. Phone calls arrive from unknown women. Conversations feel intimate without explanation. Encounters happen without logic or preparation. These moments are not shocking. They are unsettling in a quieter way. Reality has not broken. It has simply become unreliable. At the center of Toru's life is his wife, Kumiko. She is present yet distant, familiar yet unreachable. Their relationship does not collapse in conflict. It dissolves in silence. And silence here is more destructive than anger. Behind an abandoned house, there is a well. It is dry, deep, and unused, easy to overlook. But some spaces are not defined by what they contain, only by how deeply they pull. The well becomes a place not of action, but of waiting. Toru climbs down into the well. There is no revelation, no vision, only darkness, stillness, and isolation. And yet, something begins to change. Not around him, but inside. Understanding in this world does not arrive through movement. It arrives through remaining still. Inside the darkness, time loosens its grip. Thoughts lose sequence. Memories rise without invitation. The well is not a gateway to fantasy. It is a space where the self is stripped of distractions. And without distractions, uncomfortable truths surface. They bring memories of war, cruelty, and survival. Stories of violence told without drama. These accounts do not demand emotional response. They simply exist. History, Murakami suggests, does not remain in the past. It leaks forward, quietly shaping the present. The violence described is not heroic, nor is it purposeful. It happens suddenly, meaninglessly. And this is precisely the point. Evil in this world is rarely theatrical. It is procedural, detached, routine. Some characters wield power effortlessly, not through intelligence, not through strength, but through emotional emptiness. They feel nothing and therefore cannot be harmed.
This absence becomes their advantage. Control does not come from domination. It comes from understanding where others are vulnerable and applying pressure silently. Words are chosen carefully. Silences even more so. Power here is quiet. As the story unfolds, identity begins to blur. Names feel unstable. Roles shift. People are not what they appear, but not in obvious ways. They are hollowed, rearranged, partially erased. Toru receives a mark on his face. It appears without explanation and disappears just as mysteriously. The mark is not important as an object. It is important as recognition. Something inside him has changed, whether he understands it or not. Most stories move forward through decisions. This one moves forward through waiting. Waiting becomes effort. Stillness becomes labor. By refusing to act impulsively, Toru begins to resist the forces around him. Eventually, Kumiko disappears. Not dramatically, not violently. She simply steps out of reach. Her absence reshapes the story completely, because now loss is no longer symbolic. It is personal. Toru searches for answers, but the search is not logical. It does not follow clues. It follows intuition, dreams, internal shifts. This is not a detective story. It is an inward pursuit. Connections form without physical presence, through dreams, through imagined spaces, through emotional alignment. Reality no longer demands proximity. Meaning operates on another layer.